Okay, we're gonna do a walk around on the RC Lexus, so you can kind of get a look at the car. Um, Nice looking sports car. These cars are high output. One of the Lexus sport cars for the V8 engine, high output V8 engine. Quick paddle shifters. Got the big Lexus brakes with the large wheels, large performance wheels. Very sporty car. It's CPL. This car is one of Cars Plus Automotive's cars. One of their sports cars they carry. I'm going to start showing some of the high-end cars. Tell you guys how you can purchase these cars on a budget, and if you want a high-end car, you'll be able to maybe afford it, get a little more car for your money than some of the other dealerships. I deal with these guys, and I just cranked it up. If you could hear it, it's just the engine, the V8. High output car, a very high output car. Okay, and we're gonna drive the car and just kind of, like I said, it's got 3,500 miles on it, 35,000 miles, excuse me. We're gonna drive it a little bit and give you some input on what we think about it. Here we go. All right, let's get my seat adjusted a little bit here. I'll show y'all guys the dashboard. It's got the Bluetooth where you can change all the sources and all your input there. And like I said, okay. That's I don't know if you guys can be able to hear this car when it go, but you can tell by the engine it's a high output. I'm not going to push it that hard. I'm just going to drive a little bit. Show the dashboards. This car picks up pretty quickly, without much effort. I mean, these Lexus is real high end. I think this is about I think this car is listed around 75,000. I think they're selling around 74, 75,000. Considering that if it's a new car, it'd be considerably higher. But they're always reasonably priced on the car, so I think that's an excellent price on the car. Also, when you buy these cars, you can go on the net and buy them from Cars Plus. They also don't do any dock fees. You will have to pay your sales tax and title and that sort of thing, but you don't have to pay any dock fees. So, not a lot of times on cars that'll knock you off $1,000, $1,200 on a vehicle, depending on the vehicle, which will save you some additional money. This car also has the paddle shifters. If you like, if you want to do, it has the manual. It's got the manual where you can actually do the manual or do the paddle shifters on the column, whichever way you want to drive it, or you can just leave it in automatic and let the car shift itself. I'm sure it has a sport mode on it. I'm just learning this car. Didn't take a lot of time to learn the car, so I'm just learning the car. But my first impression is it's an extremely fast car. Very easy to drive. Comfortable. My back, I'm very comfortable in it. I feel like I'm in a high-end sports car, and like I said, it's very comfortable, extremely quick. And I know that's what it's built to be that way. So, but like I said, it's a $75,000 car right now. which is a deal on this car for it. I noticed that the car did have some external scratches on it. I'm not sure if the car had been, it's the matte black, so I don't know if that's the paint on the vehicle or if someone had it wrapped on the car. But I did see some surface scratches on the side, but these guys stand behind their cars real good, so if that's an issue, I'm sure that's something that they would work with you on as well. We're gonna take it on back, drive it, and take it on back to the dealership. I just want to give you you can look at it online. It's that this car is, if you want to get a closer look at it, more details on this car is down at Cars Plus Auto in Lenore, North Carolina, and just call them up and ask for Josh or Dave and tell them Larry told you to call them. Those guys will take good care of you. All right, we're going to take this car back and park it, and hopefully we'll have more in-depth videos on other cars, high-end sports cars, that we can show you guys and get you on board, and maybe give you some feedback on them, and you can make some better choices in what cars you want in the future. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you like the video, subscribe and like, and post some of your concerns. Maybe it's some things you want to see that I can drive for you and give you some input on, and because I want you guys to stay tuned. I want you to be excited about the channel as much as I am. Thank you, and be blessed.